Hey guys, here is Juggling 101. So some of you might already know how to juggle. Some of you might have learned a little bit. Some of you might have learned something else like the unicycle or contact ball. So here is a little bit of Juggling 101 to remember and to practice chez toi. So you'll start with one. It can be an apple, it can be an orange. You'll make a little bit of orange juice. Remember, every juggler drops. And you're just going to start playing. Play with that item in one hand. Play with that item in the other hand and master that. And it can be something different. That's how you start with the juggling pin. There's a little more instruction for that. We'll make a video on pins another time. But the idea of one thing in your hand, play with it in one hand, play with it in the other hand. You all write with different hands, so the ability of your left and right hand, it differs. So be patient with that. My left hand tends to throw a little forward. You can even throw up and see where it lands. So if it lands right at your feet, they're more in front of you. If it lands way over there, well, maybe see what's happening. Is your arm further out? Is your elbow by your side? Are you breathing? Are you feeling your feet? I actually put a blanket down on the floor because I live in an apartment. So my neighbors downstairs, we all understand with this quarantine. Okay, so once you have one, we're going to go for two. Now, the way I like to see it is, there's a few different ways. First off is, let's pretend you are in a rectangle, okay? And your rectangle has two corners. Imagine you're in a juggling booth. You have two corners. So I'm going to throw one ball to hit the corner. And when it hits the corner, that is my cue to throw the other ball. It hits the corner, it's my cue to throw the other ball. So you can practice this going to their own corners. And then you can practice throwing this one to the corner over here. When it hits the corner, it's going to fall. Then you throw this one to this corner. When it hits the corner, it's going to fall. So I'll show you both. So the first one, it hit the corner, I drop. Now I threw first with this hand. I'm going to switch to this hand. So, now this one. And you might notice the brain starts to do a little something. So you can play with that. Change hands. And try to hit your corners. Keep them even because that's your timing. Okay, so take some practice. You might drop a little bit. Practice picking them up with your feet. Have a little patience. Remember to breathe. Now I'm always going to throw first with the red ball here. So I'm going to do the cross. It hit the corner. It's my cue to throw the left. You can start tapping your heart, your leg, your chest. That will be the timing of the third item. That one trips me out. It'd be like brushing your teeth. What would that muscle memory be? You don't have to do that, but you can. There you go. So you do your two, start looking forward. Good luck. You can close your eyes. Oh, whoa, we caught it. Okay, so that's that. Practice that. And when you're practicing your two, when you drop one, just keep practicing. Keep playing up. Keep playing with that hand. So play with your other one until you've exerted them all, okay? So it's dropped. Okay, the next thing to do, so you've played with one. You've practiced in both hands because juggling takes both hands. You've practiced the columns for corners. Let's call that columns for corners, and the cross for corners. Now we're going to progress towards three, but first we're just going to learn what is it like when you have two in one hand and you throw. Put two in the other hand and throw. Two in the other hand and throw. So that you just get used to with that first one. And that'll only happen once because then you'll continue. Ready for three. Two in one hand, one in the other. The hand that has two is the hand you're starting in. We're going to keep playing that game of corner, 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 corner. We're juggling items. We're juggling concepts, okay? So once I start, corner, 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 corner. It's going to fall. Look, that one's going to fall. It hit the corner, it's going to fall. Watch this yellow one. There you go. Watch the yellow one. It hit the corner. Now it's going down, so I throw the blue one. Okay. Then you'll eventually start with two in the other hand. It might look like garbage. It's creating mind-body connections. This is why juggling is so beneficial. And go the other way. And whoa, things are happening in my brain. And you got to catch, 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 throw, 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 throw. So there's sometimes it's very physical, sometimes it's very mental. That's the fun part about yoga and meditation, learning new things. Tricks. Often the first throw might look something like this. Okay? I've thrown all three. I didn't catch them, nor did I try to catch them. Other times what happens is we throw and they fall, so we forget to throw this one. Or let's pretend that was the fourth. That. Throw this one. Okay, so I call this throwing the fourth. So tricks for both of those things, for getting over those obstacles, is to count. So you can go 1, 2, 3, throw, to remember to throw the fourth. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, oh yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2. Okay, I'm off count. But I tried to switch to the other hand. So then try it the other hand. 1, 2, 3, throw. I didn't switch to the other hand. Here. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2.